Is the Community Elements Show.
Yes, it certainly is. And while that was on, I was had a quick calculation of even if the old Tory Community Centre, the Zero Waste Cafe there, had their full complement of 56 people in, each person would still get an eye-watering 125 cocktail sausages. Shocking. I don't think I could eat that many. So hopefully they were able to give some of that away to other folk who would have needed it, and that would have been really great. Now, coming on to our second of our community elements, and with the cold weather coming on, many people will have some difficult decisions to make, as some may not be able to manage with energy costs. Now, I know from just having had a look in the media that cold weather payments have been triggered, and we'll go into those a little bit later on. But there are things that each of us can do to help to reduce down the amount of energy that we use. Did you know, for example, that you could actually save even up to about £30 a year by switching your, for example, TV onto standby? Taking it off standby and completely switching everything off at night, and also protecting against lightning and such like. In fact, last night I was actually, I think was it last night or the night before, I was actually told that there'd been a thunderstorm overnight close by to Aberdeen, so always a good idea to turn everything off at night. So you can save £30 by doing that. Using a bowl for washing up instead of a metal sink, you can save £25 for doing that. Doing one less wash a week, you can save £5 on that. I would have thought you could save a lot more than that. But anyway, only fill the kettle with what you need. You can save £6 on that. Fit a water efficient shower head, £45. You can save on that. Spend 1 minute less in your daily shower, £7 on that. Draft proof doors and windows, £20 on that. Install chimney draft excluder, £15 on that. Using smart heating controls, you can save £75 on that. Turn your thermostat down 1 degree, save £75. Replace all bulbs with LED bulbs, £35 on that. And turn off your lights when you don't need them. You can save £15 on that. Now, if you're wondering where all that information came from, it's energysavingtrust.org.uk. Now, if you have a look on the Gospel for Grampian website, and indeed our Facebook page and Twitter site, you can find that host of detail that's already there. Just click on it, and there's also a video link there. You can have a click on that one and have a little look at how you can also save energy and also save money as well by perhaps even switching suppliers. One of the other things that you could always try is for example, visiting Money Saving Expert, and they have an energy club, and you can also save money doing that. Now, Helen and I have done so, and in doing so, we've found quite a good organisation to actually use for ourselves, and they're very friendly and very good. In fact, we have our electricity bill within about an hour and a half of actually submitting our reading from a meter. It's all done through an app for that electricity company. So really good. But there are lots of electricity companies out there, so do take the time to have a little look, and if you need help, then Money Saving Expert can give you help. Also, for example, Cash in Your Pocket, CIYP.org.uk can also help greatly to reduce down the amount of costs that you would otherwise have. So let's have a little look at that. CIYP.co.uk. Now, they they're based in Aberdeen in Poynick Road in the same building as Seafine. We've covered them before, but I'm mentioning them because they are in contact with organisations like SCARF, that's SCARF, and they will actually help both homes and businesses with energy. But CIYP will also help out with pensions, allowance, and certainly in the home with whether your home is warm, do you get cold drafts, do you have high fuel bills, do you need home repairs or adaptations, then they can also help to arrange that for you. And many people may not have the means or know how to go about things, but through cash in your pocket, you'll be able to get that actual help to make good on your home and make the best of what you have, and help you hopefully to save quite a bit of money in the process, and that will just help overall. So we did actually mention winter payments and such like. So how does all this work out, and what actually has to happen? How do you get any of these things? Well, let's cover cold weather payments. You may get a cold weather payment if you're getting certain benefits or support for mortgage interest. You'll get a payment if the average temperature in your area is recorded as or forecast to be 0 degrees Celsius or below for 7 consecutive days. You'll get £25 for each 7-day period of very cold weather between 1st of November and 31st of March. The cold weather payment scheme runs from 1st of November 2018 to 31st of March 2019. Now you can actually check through the DWP, that's the Department of Work and Pensions, and you'll be able to find them, and they will be able to advise through that website if you can get a payment in your area. Now we'll put a link also on our website in a post there, which is also available from the Facebook page, and you can actually click on that and find out if you are due a payment or not. So anyone who is on universal credit, income support, income-based job seekers allowance, income-based employment and support allowance, pension credit, support for mortgage interest, you must meet certain criteria within those categories, as it were. Those in receipt of benefits, especially with if you have children under 5, can be eligible for cold weather payments. Most people need to meet at least one or more of the following criteria in order to receive the payment. Be in the support group or in work-related activity group, have a health condition and been found to have limited capability for work or limited capability for work and work-related activity. Be in receipt of a disability or pension premium, have a child under 5 living with them, be in receipt of child tax credit that includes a disability or severe disability element, have a child who is disabled, have a severe or enhanced disability premium. For UC claimants, you must not be self-employed or self-employed. You must not be employed or self-employed unless you have a disabled child. So that's for you UC claimants. You must not be employed or self-employed unless you have a disabled child. So we've covered winter cold weather payments, that is, but there's also winter fuel payments, which is totally different from cold weather payments. And winter fuel payments, if you were born before the 5th of November 1953, you could get between £100 and £300 to help you pay your heating bills. This is known as a winter fuel payment. You usually get a winter fuel payment automatically if you are eligible, and you get the state pension or another social security benefit, not housing benefit, council tax reduction, child benefit or universal credit. So if you get the state pension or another social security benefit apart from housing benefit, council tax reduction, child benefit or universal credit. If you're eligible but do not get paid automatically, you will need to make a claim. The deadline for making claims for the winter period of 2018-2019 is the 31st of March 2019. Most payments are made automatically between November and December. You should get your money by 14th of January 2019. If you do not get your payment, call the office that pays your benefits. Their details are on any letters they sent you. Any money you get will not affect your other benefits. So that's the information, and that you can find information about all these things from the Department of Work and Pensions, and there are links through to them indeed, and also to Cash in Your Pocket and other organisations from our website, which is visit.g4g.org.uk, and there is a post there which you can click on and find that information. You can also click through to the Gospel for Grampian Facebook page, or indeed through to Twitter, and you can get the information there, including from the Energy Saving Trust. Now that's the second of our community elements, and that's all we have for you this week on this Community Element show. This particular program will be broadcast again Saturdays and Sundays between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. and individual community elements will be broadcast during the week, and you'll get them and also made available from our podcast site. So do have a little look at that, and into the post we'll make sure that you get these two podcasts available, and you can click directly on them and have a little look. Also in the podcast, of course, you will get in the post you also get to click directly on Brian's Good News, and you'll see all of that there. If you'd like to get in contact with us for anything, do let us know. Pick up the phone and dial 01224 898 008. You can send us a text 077 33 421 385. And probably the best thing to do is to get in contact with us by email. And that email address is info@g4g.org.uk. If you've got any information, perhaps any experience that you may have, for example, by getting winter fuel payments or cold weather payments, or indeed experience that you may have about heating your home or such like, we'd love to hear from that, and that can feature on another Community Elements show in the near future. Thanks very much for listening, but we now have some great music from Hillsong Worship. We've got the Royal Foundlings and Fellowship Creative Grace on Top of Grace. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, but do keep tuned in to Gospel for Grampian, because at 7 o'clock we've got the Power Hour, which is about applying God's Word in prayer.